Time to check in with our lizard overlords. What are they up to? Well, this.
Is this the worst hour now?
Are we done our first hour?
Yeah, we're into our worst hour now.
Keep your expectations of this episode low. Starting the worst hour now, I feel like we've crossed into like maybe not great content hour.
Welcome to our worst hour.
I noticed that you were on the Divots pod. Is that a podcast? What is that?
I don't know what it is. Yeah, I have no idea. Jeff
Well,
asked me to.
What was the experience like?
It was great. He was asking, "What does hardscape mean to you?" And I said, "It's the hard things." And I didn't get deep with it. I think they were looking for like a little bit more of a metaphorical response, but I said that it's it's the hard things in a landscape.
How long were you on it for?
I think it lasted like 10 minutes or something.
Oh, so it's not a podcast.
I don't think so. I don't know what they're doing with it, but it was a reel at least. Just talking about my experience in the industry, how I got started, and then what does hardscape mean to me. Obviously, it doesn't. I didn't get
What
too
does
deep
it
with
mean?
it.
What does it mean to you?
Well, it means it's the hard elements in a landscape. What does it mean to you guys? How would you answer that?
It's a way to
What does
fucking feed my family. Nothing more than that. Come on.
Yeah.
The only thing I know how to do.
What it means to me is I took advertising in school.
I think the question was framed, what is hardscape? What is hardscaping?
Well, let's pull it up and watch it.
Can't remember.
I'm sure they've posted it. Did
Oh,
they
did.
treat you like a celebrity? Like, did they send you a nice package? Like, what? Like,
No,
how did they
there's
contact you?
uh via email, and we scheduled it. It took me a bit. I got sick or something, and then I got busy, and then we finally scheduled that in.
They were sick or you were sick?
I was sick. You can even hear it in my voice during the interview.
This is a pretty vicious picture of you they got up at the reel here. It's like you with your arms crossed, staring forward.
That's the pictures that we got at
Did they
Congress.
ask you for a picture and that's the picture you sent them, or did they just find it?
I think he asked for that photo because it was a low quality one on my website or something. I can't remember.
It says, "What does hardscape mean to you?" In this episode, we sat down with Mike Kletz, creator of How to Hardscape, a go-to resource for contractors looking to sharpen their skills and grow stronger businesses. He did not bring up this podcast.
There's no ending. Do you want to plug anything? It was just that's it. Goodbye.
Bye later. Thanks for being on this, man. So what does hardscape mean to what's the question here? Like, I want to get accurate when I ask Chad. What does hardscape mean to you? Chad?
Like, nothing. Like, there is no sentiment when it comes to hardscaping. There's no fucking frills. It's just a way to feed my family.
You don't love
Yeah.
it?
No, I don't love it. I'm good at it. It's sometimes it's fun. Yeah. Like a lot of times it's fun. It's great to build. It's fulfilling, but it doesn't fucking make me cry or anything like that. If I never had to do it again, maybe I'd miss it a little bit, but it
If you had a lot of money, like a lot of money, and you were retired with say 20 million, would you hire someone to do your hardscaping or would you do it yourself?
I'd probably still do it myself.
I would hire someone. That means that you like it a lot more than I do.
No, I have to live with it for the rest of my life unless I choose to move, and I guess you could do that pretty easy with 20 million, but I have learned to be so particular while doing it that I don't know if I can expect the same quality from someone else as I would being particular looking at it.
So you
So
wouldn't let somebody wet install polymeric sand on your project? You'd prefer to be the one to.
I would prefer to What
No,
install?
but the whole point of having the 20 million is to vet the contractor to do the job that you want.
But if I could
Or
avoid
you're
it,
saying no one can achieve the job that you want is what
oh,
you're
there's
saying.
guys that are much better than I am. I'd fly in.
I bet they have a wall of screws in their trailer.
Well, mm, put me up against the 18-year-old kid. I don't know. I think I'm still a better landscaper. I could be wrong.
I'm
He could be a fucking phenom, but
I'm not.
well,
You know what hardscaping means to me?
what?
Pain.
Pain?
I live in constant, utter shearing pain every day, all day. From the I don't even sleep at night. I never sleep more than an hour and 20 minutes at a time before the shearing pain of being me after all this hardscaping wakes me up.
That's a great way to sell
I
it.
sitting in my truck, I'm in
No wonder they
constant
don't want
pain.
you on LO.
Walking, I'm telling you, all hardscape means to me is constant, utter pain. And if you are not in constant, utter, searing pain, you were never really a hardscaper.
I guess I was never really a hard.
Same. Yeah.
Well, wait till you're 50. At your guys' age, I wasn't in constant searing pain. How old are you, Mike?
35.
Let's see how the fuck you are in 12 fucking years, motherfucker. Not even 12 years. 35.
15 years.
Holy, not even 15 years, 17 years. Let's see how you fucking do in 17 years, motherfucker. How old are you, Chad?
39.
Yeah, so you got 12 years.
But to be fair, when did you stop hardscaping?
I still hardscaping.
5 days a week?
No.
Yeah.
I stopped
Neither
hard.
do I, right? Like I don't anymore.
Okay, so
Maybe 2 days.
I stopped hardscaping 5 days a week 2 years ago.
So you've still put in more time than I hope to, unless things go catastrophically wrong.
It's constant searing, endless pain. My
In
knees are
what
fucked.
region?
All of my whole body, my back is fucked. My knees are fucked. My head has started like there's some neck thing going on with muscles in my head that's searing pain. My
Perhaps,
fucking shoulder is fucked.
just perhaps, we can attribute some of this to the undiagnosed diabetes. Maybe it's not all hardscape related.
If I had to do this all over again, I would never fucking hardscape ever.
Maybe it's just a mindset. If you changed your mindset, you wouldn't be in pain. That didn't go over well.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know how you have a non-pain mindset. And I also think that like maybe this will never happen to you guys because after like doing this for 3 years with you guys, I am confident that neither of you hate yourself as much as I do.
I don't hate myself at all.
So you will probably not end up with like me because you will do things to take care of yourself.
I try.
Every morning when I wake up and I can't get out of bed and I'm in searing pain and I'm limping around and I'm fucking trying to desperately call into a truck and I think this is what I deserve because I'm a horrible person. So I think if you have that mindset, you're probably never because Kelly believes that some of these problems are solvable through proper chiropractic care and if you went to the doctor. I don't do those things. So you guys might never end up here, but you're asking me what hardscaping is to me? Pain. Utter, searing, endless fucking pain. And I can't breathe because when I was a hardscaper, when I was hardscaping full time or whatever when I was a kid, no one told me not to wear a mask.
Yeah, I got that too. I can't fucking breathe for half the year. I don't know what it is. Been to the doctor. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Well, I can't fucking breathe. I don't know what to tell you. I'm
You know what
huffing and
hardscaping
puffing.
means to me? CPOD or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah. Yeah.
That people that are 35, like Mike, you guys have an opportunity to not end up like this. I mean, I used to climb into the back of a dump truck and ride to the job sites in the pouring rain, bouncing down the fucking road. Like I rode like that loader that you bought, that Devlon.
Yeah.
back in my day when I first started, we'd look at that and be like, "That's a sick ride to the job site," and we'd all jump in the bucket and ride to the job site in the bucket down the fucking road, and then we'd all jump in it and ride home at the end of the night. We didn't have enough trucks.
And half the guys would get on their pedal bikes and bike home because they had DUIs.
They would back then. Back then the guys with DUIs used to drive the trucks, and we used to box them in. We'd be like, "Oh, there's 3 DUI drivers, but we got 2 without valid licenses. You guys go on either end, stay bumper to bumper, so the cops can't get in between us and pull over the DUI guys." That's the shit I did.
And that was okay back then.
I didn't even know it wasn't even unnormal then. I thought Jason's got no fucking license. Put him in the middle. You get right. This is what the guy was like 17. Like, I don't know. This is what they taught me. You get right up to his bumper, and and Jason, you stay on my bumper. And even if the cops come, they'll either pull over the lead car or the back, or the lead truck or the back truck. They won't pull over the one in the middle. That was the goal, to keep the unlicensed driver, the DUI, from getting pulled over.
Yeah.
Hardscaping is pain. It's just pure pain. I think too, at like 52, like it's like raining on us and we're working in the yard. And I'm like, I am fucking done with being outside when I don't want to be outside. I'm fucking done with it after 40 years or whatever the fuck it's been. Like, I hate being outside. I fucking hate it. Everything about it. Even opening the door to my house to walk to my pickup truck is fucking annoying. Like, man, like today, because it's hot and it's cold and you're soaking wet and it's cold and then you're soaking wet. By the time I got home at the end of the day yesterday, I was just wearing my shirt and all my other shit was in the truck. But then I got home and I was trying to do stuff and I didn't think about it. And I went in the house, like come downstairs and I'm like, oh, all my coats and shit are in the truck. Oh, well, I'll just go outside in the rain in this shirt and fucking walk to my truck in the pouring rain. I was like, fuck. To be like, honestly, a lot of this stuff I bring on myself.
We all
Like, it's I left my coats in the truck the night before. It's my fault. But it's probably because I have brain damage from fucking being a landscaper for 35 years or whatever. Oftentimes I meet people who love this business. There's people who are inspired by it and truly love it, and they exist. And I often look at them and go, man, I wish I was you. But like Chad, I just did this because I could make more money doing it than anything else at the time. I have no love of the game.
Yeah, that's it. There's no love story here.
I'm not smart enough to make money doing other things. No one's hiring me to work at the university like my brother. The universities aren't calling us going, fuck, Mike, come here. We need you to teach some classes. No, that's not happening.
But the great thing about being a landscaper is that you almost always get to be completely 100% yourself, right? Nobody's putting you in a fucking suit and telling you can't say this to other people in the office and shit. Like you can almost, other than whenever you're trying to sell a job or something, you can almost always be 100% yourself.
Yes.
And that's super important, I think, when it comes to your life. Like if you don't have to put on a fucking mask or something every day, or a suit or a tie or whatever it is to make you.
Well, to your point, I sucked at it for 18 months.
Yeah, and you were miserable when you had to do it.
Worst rep in the history of Permacon.
Did they give you that award?
If there was one, I guarantee I'd fucking get it. I will say this about hardscaping, landscaping in general. Everything that my family has came from landscaping.
True.
Everything.
I'm not knocking it. It's got me
I'm
very.
knocking it. It's shit. Find some other way to support your family, but
Um, no,
the whole concept of it is insanity. Hey, how much money and equipment do you think you have, Chad? Just
Mm,
trucks and equipment in your yard. 3
including
million?
property? Yeah, 3 million. Let's say 3 million.
I got $3 million worth of shit. And what I'm going to spend my time doing is constantly refreshing my computer to see if I got a fucking job for $12 a square foot. The whole business makes no fucking sense.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but what else can you do here? Our
Me,
economy is
nothing. I'm not smart enough
no,
to
no,
do
no,
anything else.
not just like what else can people do and make money right now? Nobody's
I,
job is safe with fucking AI. Even you can be a lawyer and you're still fucking nervous. You
I
know,
watched the,
doctors.
I watched the thing was saying lawyers are going to be wiped out in the next three
Yeah,
years. It won't even be a profession.
yeah, fine. So I think we're doing all right for ourselves. Like it's a physical trade where you can still use your brain a little bit and have a leg up on AI or whatever it is. And hopefully people still want to get it done and corporations still need to get things done and townships still need to get things done. Like we're sitting pretty, even though it costs $3 million to do this every year.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying the business model itself makes no sense.
Well, yeah, I think I don't know. You can't do anything else. You or I
Oh,
can't.
I can't do anything else
No.
for sure. Mike can. He knows how the fuck they made those websites.
Yeah.
But that's going by with AI.
Yeah.
I can make a website now in 5 minutes.
But you can't
Yeah.
make a landscape in 5 minutes.
No.
So,
You can't breathe in dust and destroy your lungs in 5 minutes. That takes years.
yeah. Well, yeah.
I remember the first time that shit even came up. I was at some safety meeting like 20 years ago, and we're sitting there, and whatever trainer person was there leading the fucking meeting. And it was right around the time that I had uh, left my own business and was living in a parking lot and had no money. And they were talking about how when you cut asphalt in Toronto, a lot of the old asphalt in Toronto is full of fucking asbestos because they used to put asbestos in asphalt. And they were talking about like the release of the asbestos fibers and breathing it in. I was like, man, I think I did that for a whole week last week. Fuck. And I think that's what I was like, shit, that will kill you. What the fuck are you talking about? I've been cutting with a saw every day for 10 years and breathing all that shit in. No mask, no fucking. There's videos of me and Kaz from 25, 30 years ago where we're fucking just enveloped in fucking
Yeah.
in in dust, just living in it.
I
Like,
remember we would cut so much that we'd have to go home and have a shower before we went to the next job. Like if we were cutting wall block all morning or something, Bernie, he was allowed to go home and have a shower just because his brother owned the fucking company. So he's like, Chad, you go home and have a shower too, and then we'll meet back here in 20 minutes and we'll go to the next job. Because you came out fucking white as a ghost.
yeah.
And that's just what we did. And then there was no
Did
mask.
you remember the first time someone told you that was bad for you?
I don't think anyone ever told me it was bad for me. Well, obviously someone would have had to told, but no, I don't
I
remember.
graphically remember it.
I don't remember who told me it was bad for me. I mean,
Yeah, fucking.
you can imagine that it's probably not good for you, but I don't remember.
I used to do it smoking 3 packs a day.
Well, you had the filter at least on the
Yeah,
cigarette.
that's true. Yeah, at least
Some
it's,
guys will
I
still
think,
on the crew light up a fucking cigarette and say, "No, I got a filter."
and
So
they're Belmont mild, so there was a charcoal filter. So there's that.
yeah,
Yeah. What does Heartsgiving mean to me? Shortened life.
fucking hearing loss. Don't tell
I
me
don't.
You
I don't
haven't
think we're getting invited on the Divots fucking 10-minute reel chat. What is our hearing loss? Skin cancer.
like I'll come home and someone will, for years still, my kid will talk to me and say, I can't hear you, I was on the saw all day, or can't hear you, I was in the fucking shovel all day. Like it
I have
just
headphones now because I get a driving headache from any kind of that stuff. I
repeat.
keep them in my truck because even if I'm running a machine for 5 minutes, I have to put headphones on or my ears will ring for 2 days.
Can't wait for that.
It's coming, buddy.
Yeah,
I
I
think that's
know.
started happening. I think that started happening around 40, maybe.
Oh, a year left.
You got like a year before.
Year
The
left.
good thing for the two of you is you can look at me and say, I don't want to achieve that. I need to find a route to not achieve that.
Yeah. I don't know. It might be too late for me.
Potentially. It might be too late. That's the title of the episode. It might be too late for me.
It's a good one.
It might be too late for me. Oh, fuck, man. What does hardscape mean to you?
Well, I think I like hardscaping more than you guys, so just based on what you're saying.
How much do you like it on a scale of 1 to 10?
I mean, compared to what though? In terms
I don't
of
know.
what I do on a daily basis or on terms of what I can do as a career? Because in terms of what I can do as a career, it's probably like a 9. There's not much else that I can.
You're telling me you get out of that truck every morning and like, I can't wait to lay this fucking patio.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I do.
I want a video of you getting out going, I can't fucking wait to lay this patio.
I like it because I can do a whole lot of different things with just hardscaping. So making videos has always been a passion of mine. I get to make videos. Um, yeah, I just enjoy everything that it brings with it. Do I love it? That's a strong word.
I think the people that want people to talk about how much they love it and they love the game are people that are in the game but never actually were in the game for a long period of time. If you know what I mean. People might have been in the game for a short period of time, very short, and then become like a sales rep and then worked for a fucking dealer. Those are the people that talk about how much they love the fucking game because they've never actually been in the game for 30 years working. Like they're in it, they're like an offshoot satellite part of the game, but they're not actually grinding in the game. The
They're not the
people who
real
want you to Well, I'm just saying the people that want to talk about how much they love hardscaping are very rarely people who are doing hardscaping. They're people that are selling things to do hardscaping. They're people that are manufacturing things to build hardscaping. There are people doing seminars about hardscaping. There are people selling tools about hardscaping. There's people selling sand that fucking love hardscaping. But I don't know how often you find someone that's actually been grinding on hardscaping for 15 to 20 years. It is like, I fucking love this shit. Mike actually really likes this job, chose this job, and even he said, that's a strong word.
We'll put up a poll on our Instagram when we release this episode, and it'll be just go there, vote. Do you love hardscaping? We'll see what our audience says. Actually, I think I can do that on Spotify.
Yeah, that would be a great fucking. I'm saying the people that push the love of the game aren't people inside the game
They're romanticizing hardscaping.
because they don't actually do it.
Well, yeah, nobody loves grinding a fucking high spot out of a wall. You know?
If you're the guy
Nobody
if
does. I
you're the
don't care if
people
you.
selling the wall,
Oh, it's
if
got to
you're the
be.
fucker selling the wall or the fucker working at the dealer, you love that. You're like, you gotta get it. You fucking love this, man. Yeah, you're doing it for 10 fucking seconds, bro.
People.
Buy some fucking goddamn wet cast wall and fucking grind that shit for 2 fucking weeks and see how much you love it.
It looks good on video, though. It looks like you're doing something. If you see a fucking building, a company promo video for their company. They've got the grinder out and they're grinding the fucking wall. Nobody interviewed the fucking guy on the grinder, I'll tell you that. Nobody got his opinion on hardscaping. The most miserable job of the day.
I want to know how much people love hardscaping on the 12th hour of trying to get the sand, the liquid epoxy sand into the fucking cracks or something. How much you love hardscaping right now, bitch? This is
Ah,
your 12th hour and you're still only halfway done this shit that could have taken, if you used actual sand, could have taken 2 hours. And you're still washing this bitch in.
yeah.
I want to see how much that person loves it.
And your boss is coming around pointing out that spot's not the same as this spot, and that looks wrong. Go back over this one. And it's not a quick thing to go back over the spot. You gotta wet and push the sand all the way there, cleaning your way as you go. Fuck me.
Only polysand companies could find a shittier way to do sand. You know what we need to do? This is already a terrible and shit process. This is one of the shittiest processes in all of landscaping. This is a terrible, awful process. You know what we need to do? Find a way to make it more terrible and more awful. Fuck yeah. Let's start doing it with a hose. So now you're soaking fucking wet while you're doing it. And this shit doesn't go in the cracks, boys. It does not go in the. Just work that bitch over and over and over again. And then we're going to, like, this week, remember when everyone was buying those weird rotating sweeping things to get this sand in, and that was like the hardscape influencer game? Fucking, I think it's the RC Stone. He's got his up for fucking sale. Like, well, did you retire from the game, or is that thing just a piece of shit?
I gotta do something. I gotta find a better way to put this fucking sand in. Because
There isn't.
I know, but
The
I,
whole point of the invention of this was to make your life shittier. But hey, the people that sell that sand, they love hardscaping. They fucking love the shit out of it. You who has to install the sand, maybe not so much, but they'll tell you how much people love the fucking game.
yeah. I went to a driveway quote and they were talking about pitching the driveway. I said, you have to make this all flat because there's things in the way, there's curbs in the way, there's all this shit. And I'm thinking, I hope to God I didn't just sell 1,000 square foot driveway job with resin, sand on an 80 mil. I'm like, motherfucker, that's gonna be a shitty day for somebody. Probably more than one day. Are you guys done
Oh,
sanding? No. We did a quarter of the patio. It's fucking 2 days already.
my my favorite thing about hardscaping in general is when these all these people that are just on the outskirts of the game are like talking about how environmentally friendly it is. Like, you ever done a resin driveway with 50 plastic buckets and plastic bags, and it's injected with some kind of weird nitrogen, and you're wasting like probably enough water to have a Ukrainian family drinking clean water for the next 2 years, all to get some fucking resin in the driveway?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a more unenvironmentally friendly trade in the fucking world than landscaping.
Well, definitely not with all the shit we've spilled.
Oh my God. Yeah.
We had fuel kit. No, I won't even tell that story. Never mind. Now that AI can go back and fucking fine tooth comb all this stuff, like in a second, I gotta think a bit more about what I'm saying.
I'm old. I don't care. Come for me.
Well, you say that when Carney's got you in your fucking in the jail for your golden years because of something you said on the podcast.
Once
Well,
they
you
get
know
the
what? You know
social
what?
credit
You know what?
score.
You know what I'll fucking tell you if Carney puts me in jail from my mouth? At least I won't be fucking outside.
Get to stay inside.
I'll be inside.
So
Yeah.
during outdoor time, you wouldn't go
Fuck that shit.
1 hour a day? No, you just stay in yourself.
Stay inside, man. I'm good. I did my time outside. Stay in my cell and wait for someone to stab me for my shoes.
For your shoes.
I
Uh,
don't even I don't even understand why I stayed doing this. Other than money, I guess.
almost anything else you do, somebody would have had to tell you what to do. You couldn't be the
Yeah.
boss. Unless, well, unless you have a set of skills I don't know about.
Oh, I have a secret set of skills.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I know how to do I know how to do the resin a better way. I'm just not releasing it to the public.
Hmm.
What do you guys think the next shitty evolution of jointing material is?
Some sort of mortar product.
I do like the one where you put the HPB in and then you have to go around with the fucking little spray bottle and spray every joint in the whole
Oh,
job to stabilize it. That might be shittier than the resin sand.
so I never fully understood that. Are you not allowed to get that on the pavers?
I think you are, but just not a whole lot. It's supposed to mostly go
I
in the
think
joint.
I think it's probably expensive and you don't want to just coat the pavers with it.
I think it's real tedious.
Yeah. That might be the shittier way.
Just spray
That
the.
is potentially a shittier way to do it. One of my favorite things on Instagram is watching people do wild designs and remembering when I used to do that. I mean, like, you won't be doing that in 5 years, motherfucker. You might like that now. You ain't gonna like it forever.
Yeah,
And then just watching the progression of people do like crazy inlays and tons of cutting, and then the next year there's less of those jobs, and the next year there's less of those jobs, and then everyone gets to the same 300 square foot fucking square box patio with 2 steps. Because everyone eventually gets to the point where they're like, that's where the fucking money is, man.
yeah, yeah. Exactly what we did.
You? Not me too, man.
That's exactly how we ran the business.
No one's putting my shit in the fucking catalogs anymore.
No. Let someone else be the fucking starving artist.
Absolutely.
Not gonna be me anymore.
Fucking totally agree.
I'm too busy mitering walls 14 courses up.
That no one will ever appreciate how much hard
No
work
one will
actually
ever
goes into
appreciate.
it.
Nobody even knows. They see the face of the wall, that's it. And the efflorescence bleeding through the front. Or chalk white.
Did someone ask you why that's happening?
No. But it's a
I
commercial.
remember
Well,
I remember one of the things we did. This is like so long ago. In Markham, we built these huge Durahold walls so that if the train came off the tracks, it couldn't get into the neighborhood of houses. So it was 2 Durahold walls, one on each side, full of dirt. After you build the walls, you fill it with dirt, and that way, if a train derails, it won't go into the neighborhood of houses. This is like 30 years ago. I bet we did this, and it was me and my buddy Loaf, who looks like Meatloaf the singer. And our assignment for the day was, and we when we got the assignment, when I went into the foreman's office and we got the assignment, I thought, man, I came out and like, Loaf, man, we got the best job today. This is a fucking great job. I went, oh, really? I said, yeah. We're gonna go to this wall because we didn't build the wall. We were just like, it was another crew because I think there was 8 crews at that company. Someone else had built the wall, but we were sort of the repair crew of like 2 young guys who didn't really know about anything but kind of knew about everything. So they would send us to all. I basically ran the repair crew. I just went around doing deficiencies everywhere. And so the deficiency in the wall was 4 courses down. One of the blocks was wet.
wet.
And they wanted to know why that block never dried and why it was wet. So the job was to dig down and find out if there was something lodged behind it that was stopping the drainage. Like there was a layer of dirt there or something that was stopping the drainage. And I had thought to myself, fuck, this is a great job, man. We'll dig a little hole straight down and we'll fucking, and that was when I found in my life that 3/4 clear is not stable. and you can't dig a little hole in 3/4 clear. If you got to go down in 4 courses of Durhold, you got to dig like a fucking 16 by 16 hole
Yeah.
to fucking get 4 courses down and find out what the fuck is there. And then I realized this job sucks. This is a shit job.
They didn't
This
make
is
it
a
do by
terrible-
hand.
Oh yeah, it was all by hand. You couldn't get on top of the wall with any machines.
God.
That was fucking terrible.
You
And
could-
we
Sorry,
got all the
Nick.
way down there. When we got all the way down there, someone had thrown like a piece of the Durhold behind it that I guess was causing this to happen for some reason. So we had to pull that piece of Durhold out by hand and then shovel it all back. It was fucking terrible. But it's just like one of those things when you're young and youthful, you're like, this is going to be such a good day. We're going to do this in 10 minutes and then sleep in the truck in the parking lot. Like 3 days later, we're still excavating this fucking hole. And by now, the guy that owned the company, and this is the guy that used to pull his hair out, wave it in my face, tell me I was so stupid he was pulling his hair out. That's how dumbass I am. He's freaking. You guys have been there 3 fucking days. I'm like, bro, this hole is like 16 feet wide, and like you can't just dig in 3/4. And it keeps collapsing, so you got to keep throwing it further. It just gets worse. It's fucking terrible. And there was grid, so you got to get through the fucking grid and. It was terrible. Anyways, I can't imagine how many of those stories are in my brain, and I can't even remember them anymore.
That's
And
a
then
new
you
story.
wonder why. Yeah. Oh, there's hundreds of them. That's not even the top 300 terrible days I've had. One time we were doing sod at that company, and it was in the fall, and it was so fucking wet that we were using a bulldozer to push, because in the day back then, they used to, like, if you bought a full load of sod, they would give you a forklift, an OG forklift, and you'd drive the sod with they deliver a truckload of sod and a forklift, and then you'd keep, if it was a multiple job, you'd keep the forklift, and the forklift came free with the sod if you bought like 10 truckloads, 20 truckloads of sod, because everyone did sod by hand back then. There weren't these big rolls, right? So we had this forklift, and it was so muddy the forklift couldn't get to where we were laying the sod. So you can only imagine what laying the sod was like. So they were pushing the forklift through the mud with a bulldozer to get the skids of sod to where it was going. And I like the forklift steer from the back, and they got that little axle on the tires. Both the tires snapped off the forklift because they were cranked to one side, getting pushed by a bulldozer through the mud. So then they just started pushing the broken forklift back and forth all day in the pissing rain in November.
Great. That's a great way to get a flawless job.
It was not a flawless job.
I know I was being sarcastic.
It was a terrible. Like but I'm thinking about that now. I'm like, why did I keep doing this? Why did I not look around and be like, what the fuck is going on here? We just snapped all the axles off the forklift and we're pushing it back and forth with a fucking bull. The best thing about it was there was still a guy driving the forklift. There's no steering wheels. The wheels are gone. They're buried in the mud somewhere after they get run over by the fucking bulldozer. Then we had to explain to the people that owned the forklift how it got like that.
Yikes.
Oh,
Oh. Do we have enough for 2 episodes, Mike? Because
we do. There is one thing I want to go through really quick. We have some comments that I've been forgetting to
nice.
read, and they are about the National Heavy Equipment Show, which you can sign up with the link in our bio. So I feel like we should read these before.
On the 23rd and the 24th
That's
of
correct.
April, Mike?
Yeah.
At the International Center.
So there's a couple of them, but we have a couple others. So Luke Yabrowski said, Chad, I'm American, and we can do a Chuck and Larry situation to get you citizenship.
Right on. What am I going to tell my wife?
That's awesome.
Jack Hamilton says, you should allow for 2 tablecloths. That will give you 1 full tablecloth remaining after 10% holdback. That's in reference to our tablecloth for the event.
Jack's right. We just had that discussion. We were pricing a job for someone. And I said to Jack, I said, what are these numbers? And he's like, tell me. And I'm like, okay, but these fuckers are going to hold 2% for 2 years if we supply the fucking pavers. So charge them that. And then they're going to these fuckers hold 5% on us every time. So charge that too. Fuck them. They can pay 7% more. Anyways, we just literally had that talk.
Contractor Hayden says, I would love to go to the National Heavy Equipment and Tablecloth show. and give a piece of my mind to these 3 liberal landscapers. The only problem is I don't know when it is, and I don't have a discount code. Well, contractor Hayden, I got news for you. You can go to the link in our show notes and get 100% off your National Heavy Equipment Show ticket.
On April 23rd and 24th at Toronto International Center.
That's correct. And this is your last
And
chance.
Chad is letting anyone that doesn't have a place to stay in his hotel room with him.
Come on down. How much money do we have for the hotel room for me?
It's already eaten out. The tablecloth cost that amount.
So we're not really getting $1.34 an episode after the tablecloth. Really.
And then the last comment here from Micah LIX. You thinking you have a character flaw for not being sympathetic to others' needs is actually a talent. I wish I was more like that. I end up becoming too soft and giving more than they ask for way too early, and it continuously bites me in the butt.
He's just a good person. I don't think I'm a good person. Well, I mean, I'm an okay person, but
Okay. You're the one that loves yourself more than I do.
Yeah, I'm as good as I need to be to get by, but I.
Only as good as I. Isn't that what they say on the first page of the Bible? Be as good as you need to be to get by.
Sounds like a mistake.
That might be the better title, Mike. I'm as good as I need to be to get by. I'm only as good a person as I need to be to get by.
He's not.
I could be a better person. I could do more, but it's not needed to get by.
Couldn't we all be a better person?
Probably, yeah.
But we don't.
Yeah.
So we all do the exact same thing. You're only as good as you need to be to benefit yourself.
That's the truth. Yep.
That's a good way to end the show.
That's the end of the episode.
Ooh, thank you for watching. Ooh. Yeah, those people run the world. They're so impressive. What a bunch of freaks.